You could just clap your hands, it'd be great.
Okay.
A loud clap. Perfect.
We're standing here by the Ma'abros Hirdin, the crossing of the Jordan. This would be most probably the place where Am Yisrael crossed the Yarden from that side, the east side, to where we are, the west side of the Jordan. The Jordan River looks shallow and murky. That's because of, mainly because the state of Israel has done a lot with that. We have a dam by the south of the Kinneret called the Ganya Dam, and that stops the water from going through. Also, we are holding in the summer already. Am Yisrael would have been crossing at the beginning of Nisan, just after the winter, and there would have been so much water rushing down. Where I'm standing now, this would be the bank. The water would come all the way up here, fill up that area on the other side, and we'd have tons of water flowing through. Big trees, big animals as well. In the pasuk in Yoni Myers it says, "Arya ha'ola min hayarden." There were lions here, so there must have been a lot of greenery, a lot of wildlife. If they're lions, that means you had a lot of things in the middle, a lot of smaller gazelle, ibex, different animals that the lions would like to eat. And Am Yisrael get right over there. The tradition says, the Sarah said, right on the other side. And the waters stop. The Kohanim go with the Aaron Hebris, fly over. Then the waters stop, and different to the nace of Kriyas Yamsuf. The Kriyas Yamsuf, they just split in half. Here, we're talking about a river, so it stopped. And the waters mounted on top of each other and got higher and higher. And you ended up having like a skyscraper over here of water. While all of the Shishim Ribo, 600,000 men went through, and in total about 3 million people would go through with the women and children. The waters were so high it could be seen to Adam, which is very far north. It's like all the way on the way to Beit She'an, past the Damia bridge. Damia is right next to Adam. Am Yisrael crossed through and then camp at the Gilgal, which should be somewhere over here. We are very close to Yericho. Right over there, I can see the very top buildings of Yericho. And so the Gilgal must have been somewhere here in the middle. That's pretty much the story of crossing the Yarden, which is so important to Am Yisrael's heritage. Later on, the Yarden is used many times. Many times people have to cross over. If you think of Eliyahu Hanavi. Eliyahu Hanavi came with Elisha. Eliyahu goes, he takes off his garment, he hits the waters, they split, he goes through with Elisha. Elisha says, I would like to ask for Pishnai Meruchacha. Eliyahu says, whatever you ask you'll get. So he says, I want to have double the nevuah that you have. Eliyahu says, that's a big thing you asked for. But if you see me go up into the heavens, into Shamayim, then you know that it happened. And Elisha does see Eliyahu going up in chariots of fire into Shamayim. Elisha comes back, he gets to the Jordan. The other disciples are waiting here. They see Elisha come to the Jordan, take off his garment, hit the waters, they split, and then he goes through. And then the Talmudim say, this is it. He's the mamshech. He continues what Eliyahu brought into the world. We find it also in other places. Later on, Elisha again has a connection with the Jordan River. Naaman, the Sar Tzva Aram, the general of the Aramean army, has leprosy. He has tsaras. And his slave, which is Jewish, he says, you should go speak to the Navi, Elisha Hanavi. he'll take care of your tzaras of your leprosy. So Naaman comes with his people, goes forward to Elisha, and he wants to come in to see Elisha, and Elisha says, no, don't come, don't see me. He sends out Doeg, his servant, and Doeg says to the people, to Naaman's peoples, the gifts are afterwards. Gehazi. I said Doeg. Oh, okay, correction, yeah.
Sorry.
So Elisha, thanks for that.
Rewind.
Okay, rewind. Okay, so Elisha sends out Gehazi, his servant, to go speak to Naaman's people, and he tells them, guys, don't come to, Elisha says, don't come to me, just go, tunk in the water 7 times, just immerse yourself in the waters of the Jordan 7 times. And Naaman is furious. What is this? I came here for this river, we have nice rivers also in Aram. I'm going to go put myself in this water 7 times. And he's so angry, he just turns away, he wants to go back to Aram. And then his people say to him, his slaves and servants say to him, maybe you should try it. Just try it, it can't hurt. So he says, fine, he goes in 7 times. He comes out, and the leprosy's gone. And now he wants to thank Elisha. So he goes, and he sends tribute presents to Elisha. And Elisha says, I'm not taking any presents. So Gehazi says, I'll take the presents. And he takes the presents from Naaman. Naaman thinks he's giving them to Elisha, but really Gehazi is taking them to himself. That's another time that we see the Yarden, and it also has to do with Elisha. The other people that we know that had to cross the Yarden, like Ruth HaMoavia, Ruth, Naomi, Orpah, they came from Moab. So Moab is a little bit more south. These are the mountains of Ammon. Further south is the Moabite mountains. They must have come, so you don't cross the Dead Sea. You can cross on the south of the Dead Sea, but I did see in a book that says that they went to the north and crossed from here somewhere. So, but no miracles involved over there. That's pretty much it. A few more things about the Jordan itself. It is 100 kilometers from this point, from the very north of the Dead Sea to the very south of the Kinneret. 100 kilometers, but 200 kilometers long because it meanders. It does the turns all over.
Can you keep filming for a second? Don't turn. Can you start off? Say Baruch Sha'asa, that would be a great begin. I'll cut it and edit it, but that'd be, and then you could say Baruch Sha'asa, right? Nes b'makom hazeh, and say we hear about the Yarden River where the Nes happened. I thought of that while you were speaking. That'd be a great beginning to this. Go ahead.
Okay. Baruch Sha'asa Nes la'aviseinu b'makom hazeh. That's the bracha that you say when you see the place that Am Yisrael crossed the Yarden. A few other places that there were great miracles for the whole nation of Israel, and you say the bracha when you get there. We are not 100% sure that it is over here, so that's why we'll only say the bracha without Shem Hashem. Am Yisrael would have crossed the Yarden, was probably over here.
Great, perfect. Okay, that was great.